Good morning, beautiful people. It's Bella. Welcome to my channel, and I'm so excited to share some tips and very useful information for those of you experiencing anxiety. If you're stressed and you can't really fall asleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night often, or if you're experiencing some levels of depression where you're not really excited about life at all. I will be the first one to tell you, you need to seek mental health care professional help if the symptoms are serious, but 80% of the time, the issues really arise from the way that we're living our life and can be changed if we shift the way that we're living our life. Lifestyle factors are key for improving our mental health. So I really wish that we had more access to this information. Mental health is not always about the mind. Yes, it is. It could be addressed through the mind, but a lot of the issues that we have, especially with depression and anxiety, is actually initiated and exacerbated by the lack of connection to our body. What happens? Our body is here, present. It can't be in the past or the future, but our mind is constantly wandering back and forth. It's worried about the future, and it is, ruminating about the past. And that's where depression and anxiety come in, is if we are worried about something, or if we're, we wish we were in our past with our ex-partner or whatnot. And the most powerful way to snap out of that is to reconnect with the present moment. But how do you do that? Reconnecting with the present moment means being inside your body fully. Through your senses, you can experience the present moment in its full beauty and aliveness. You can smell the flowers. I'm giving you the tips, they sound really simple, but they're really powerful. Try them, and if they don't work, then you can come back and tell me I was full of bullshit. But smell the flowers, walk on wet green grass and feel that touch on your foot. Really feel that grounding with the Mother Earth. Allow the Mother Earth to take away your worries. Hug a tree. Go sunbathe in the morning. Early in the morning, when the sunlight is extremely beneficial to our health. It is one of the best boosters to our mental health. It produces all of it enables our body to produce all of the right hormones and neurotransmitters for us to experience feelings of well-being. Serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, they are all stimulated when we're out in the sun and we're experiencing nature. Why? Because we were projected to be in nature at all times. So when we're in these four walls, without experiencing the fresh air, the fresh smells, and without our body being stimulated through our senses, the sense of touch, and aside from five senses, we have a bunch of other senses that we are not aware of. The sense of equilibrium, the sense of magnetism. We have the same type of signals in our body that will allow us to know where north, south, east, and west are, just like the birds that know when to fly and when to breed. We have all of those senses, and it's all within our body, that wisdom that we have just simply lost contact with. And when we fully activate it, we're able to prevent most of mental and physical disease. This video is about mental health because I see so many people struggling with it. So guess what? If you're experiencing some anxiety, what can you do? You feel that sensation in your chest, right? That anxiety rising. Sometimes it's that tightness. You really need to first acknowledge and become aware of your body. Where is this anxiety sitting? And what is it telling you? Maybe it has an important message for you about how you're living your life in misalignment. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you hate your life situation. Your partner is not right for you. Anxiety will be a signal about that. And if you're ignoring it, it'll get worse no matter what kind of medical attention you will seek, because you will be masking the symptoms, but you will not be going to your root problem. And so anxiety and depression are always communication of your body. Once you become aware of the sensations without giving it necessarily like, oh, this is anxiety, or this is depression, just connect to your sensations in the body and allow them to communicate with you. Then I recommend the next step is really going into nature and really allowing for your senses to be activated, to be reconnected, so you feel that you're not alone in this. One of the things that exacerbates mental health issues is that oftentimes we'll feel really disconnected from everything. When we feel in connection with the whole, you're swimming in that ocean, or you really, like walking through that forest and hearing the birds sing, you feel that interconnectedness, and your symptoms will simply melt away into that wholeness. The other thing that we need to consider in thinking about mental health is that we are not moving enough. Movement is something that we did constantly in the past. And so, for example, when we experience stress, because there was a stressor in our environment, we immediately reacted to it by running away, climbing the tree, or whatever it is that our body did. But today, when we experience that stress and anxiety, we simply allow that those signals are, that they go to our brain, but they release a chemical in our body, right? And those chemicals need to be removed from the body immediately. So if you're experiencing some kind of stress or anxiety, it's really important to sweat it out, to move it out, to bring it out of your body. And so I simply recommend, I'm even going to show it to you, you just need to move your body, just connect with your body and stretch and move your body and feel it and really, massage yourself. And before going to sleep, really connect with your body by breathing into it. A lot of us experience, we breathe only with this part of our body, and the lower parts here are completely stuck. So I really recommend activating your core, which is also where all of your organs are sitting, by moving this part of the body with wave-like motions. You can also do these like movements that really move the air. It's like Bastrika style breathing that really shifts and gets that stagnated energy out of your body. And so that flow, movement, breathing, all of that really transforms the way you feel. It gets rid of the hormones that are the chemicals in your body that are really, not supposed to be there. It gets rid of stress in a very physical way without you even having to work on your mind. A lot of times that's all it takes. And then it also recharges you with that energy of like wanting to be alive. The more you move, the more you want to move, right? Like I've taken up dancing, and I don't have very much time for it. But guess what? Dancing is what allows me to be present in a meditative state. I forget about everything during those 2 hours I'm on a dance floor. It allows me to tap into my sensuality, which really awakens that healing state of the body. I know we think about sensuality as something very sexual, but it's actually the most healing mode, because it's the opposite of stress. You're really in that flow, and that's where your immune system works better. That's where your feel-good hormones are activated, improving your mental health. Your libido goes way up to the roof as well. So, and aside from it, of course, I'm taking care of my physical body, and everyone stops me to ask me how many hours I spend at the gym. I don't spend a second in the gym because I nothing against it, but there's so many better ways to really integrate everything that we're doing, you know, from your mental health, your physical health, and your purpose and your relationships. All of that is part of the same journey. And that's what my passion is to help people not feel like they have to, you know, do all of these tasks to stay healthy, to run away from death, or to, you know, run away from their problems, but actually find these ways to integrate everything so that you're feeling whole. You know, when I'm doing my yoga moves like this morning, I was at the park doing my yoga routine, I was fully integrated. It was my body receiving the sunlight, you know, my feet were on the grass, I was grounding, I was connecting with the people and animals around me, I was breathing fully, and my mind was completely attuned and aligned to the present moment. And it was self-care at its best, and it integrates all of these aspects that I'm talking about. So if you're feeling like you're just overburdened with all of these things and you don't know where to start, the starting point is you. We have to start with asking the questions like, what do I want? Connecting with the body. And I can really hope you do that. I have created this really beautiful wellness puzzle, which is a one-pager where you can put all of these aspects of your health and well-being in one place. And by reawakening that sensefulness, that ability to listen to your body, you can really not just learn, but sense and intuitively live through all of these aspects of your life in unity and wholeness. If you're interested, let me know. I do one-on-one sessions, group work, and there are online classes available if you would like to do them fully on your own time. I'm just here to support you to be as healthy as you can be as happy as you can be, and really experience that aliveness at every moment of your life. Thank you.